Free for all Friday. That's what it is because it's a Friday. I think we're supposed to be drinking today, right? I heard something about that. I think it was last week. Didn't we say you got your drink? Maybe we will bring in the Wheel of Fate for this. Let's get our link to the show itself and throw that in the chat. Because it looks like Twitch a little behind again today. I don't know why that is, but we're seeing it on YouTube and Facebook. But Twitch still sending data. We will see if it catches up. Oh, look, now we got some people.
Datas.
Yeah, it must have caught up, it seems. All right, so we're waiting for people to jump on the show. If you happen to have your drinks ready, I think we'll maybe doing the Wheel of Fate here from time to time to see if we should be drinking or not. YouTube, for some reason, not posting. Don't know why that is. Get our first few people, and then I'll restart and see if that helps at all. All right, Danny has joined us over on the meeting, and let's hide that. And all right, so we can go over to our Zoom and watch people come in. Hello, Danny. How are you doing this week?
I'm good.
Excellent. Glad to hear it.
Recorded the sermon.
Oh, good. How did it go?
After an hour, we got 12 minutes of usable footage.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, I think they say that it takes a while. Like when it gets when you're doing TV and stuff, it's like harder to get good footage, right? Like it's something like you get like 3 minutes for every hour or something like that, or so that doesn't seem unusual is my point.
Yeah, and also I never read from a teleprompter before.
Oh, we'll see it.
So
Yeah, so you're learning all kinds of new things, so that makes it harder.
it's a mix between a public service announcement feel and an actual sermon and funds with flags from Bing Bang Theory.
Well, I mean, I think as long as it's a new opportunity that you've had, and that's good, right? You've learned something, and that's it's nice to have new adventures and things that you can point at. And Emily is joining us as well. Hello, Emily. Connecting to audio. Oh, we now see the dungeon of Mordecai, who always jumps in as Nicole. Formerly known as Mordecai, tonight again, Nicole. I don't think I realized that Mordecai was so musical.
I don't think I knew that either.
Yeah, but we've got keyboards in the background. We've got, it looks like maybe sound dampening
I see a guitar.
things back there. That might be a bass. That looks like a bass to me.
A bass is a type of guitar.
Yeah, it is a type of guitar, but it is a different thing.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah. And there's a mixer of some sort over here. Definitely microphones. So definitely more musical than I realized.
Yeah. The
Mordecai.
many sides of Mordecai.
Yeah, Mordecai. Do you play all of these instruments? Are you a one person band, or what is it that you do?
You're muted.
Oh nope, this is terrible. Nope. One thing you had to do was sound right, and you got it wrong.
There we go. Yeah.
There. Yeah. Do you make music? Do you have albums? What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of previous projects that I've done. I haven't released much lately,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm starting to put some stuff out there again. So
How would people see your music? How would they go and listen to it? I guess is really the right way to say that. Seeing your music is a lot harder. You'd have to have special abilities for that, like
You have to have
synesthesia.
synesthesia.
yeah.
How do you listen to it?
Well, I mean, I have stuff on SoundCloud,
Okay.
Bandcamp, all that. I mean,
Is it a secret, or are you terrible at marketing?
I'm terrible at marketing.
Okay, let's do this. No, I've got you, Mordecai. We're making this happen. All right, Mordecai. What is the link to your SoundCloud? Can we put that in the chat?
I can put that in the chat, I guess.
All right.
He says enthusiastically.
Or do you?
It's almost like he doesn't want to market. Like,
Yeah.
Not that he's just terrible at it. He actively just.
That's what I'm wondering. Is it?
I mean, to be honest, like I've been kind of a little reclusive about stuff lately. So
Putting a thing on sound.
To not put it on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's the problem that you made with the reclusiveness.
I mean, well, stuff that's up there is like stuff that I would just randomly post.
Well, good news. You're only posting it to 8 other humans.
Yeah, so it's not like we're going to be breaking you big nationally or anything. Yeah, so it's not
like- Oh, no.
Oh no. All right, so that's pretty cool. Do you have anything on Spotify by any chance?
I do. I have an album for one of my projects called Spectacle Experiment.
Oh.
Is on Spotify. But one of the groups that I have a few releases out. Unfortunately, most of it was only released on vinyl.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
It's
you
old
really
timey.
can't. I mean, a lot of it's out of print, I think, at the moment. So, sorry, I'm trying to bring up.
Yeah, give us your Spotify. We could actually play music in the background, you know. We could play your music on this show.
I want to do that.
No. Why not?
It's not Tunes Friday, babe. That's not alliterative.
I played mine. Tomorrow we could do it like a sound Saturday.
But I thought tomorrow was Submission Saturday.
I've got some
Well,
crazy ambient stuff you could put back there. But
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, we could do that. There's all kinds of things we could do. He would submit
They call it
music.
haunted house music.
Haunted house music.
That's kind of awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a kind of more experimental, using tape loops and.
Oh, so very David Eno of you, or Brian Eno of you, I mean.
Yeah.
Right? He was big into that.
I love tape loops. I didn't like them when I was in music school, but looking back on tape loops, I think they were some of the most inventive things I've ever seen.
Yeah, go check out some of Brian Eno's work, where he did a bunch of like art that was kind of derivative. Like there was a big thing that he did, and a lot of it had to do with tape loops, where he would take like a dozen different ones and set them to different tempos so that they would make kind of never-ending music that was always changing. And then he also did the same type of thing with paintings, and they were overlaid paintings that would generate new paintings because it was elements from other paintings. And so that was like, I think it was called like 10,000 paintings or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty amazing what you could do if you just get a bunch of different randomly length loops and just hit play. And
Right.
they just interact with each other.
Yeah. So that was a big thing that I think he was a big part of. I thought it was like 10,000 paintings or something. Oh no, 77 million paintings. So yeah, 77 million paintings is Brian Eno's like physical art version of that, where he basically took visual loops and then had them loop over on top of each other to make new paintings.
We have 10 people.
But yeah, go check that out. Brian, he also had a really cool deck of cards called Oblique Strategies for helping with creativity, which crack me up. They're really cool, like little ideas when you get stuck on something.
I posted an old band video in the chat.
Oh, cool. Everyone go check that out.
Video.
All right, I'm going to post this this meeting one more time. And if you guys are on the meeting itself, if you have headphones, that would be awesome. That's helpful, just so that we don't hear echoes and stuff on things. Let's see. Craig says, definitely going to check out the 77 million paintings. It takes a while, I'll be honest. So you're going to have to set aside more than
Speaking of 77 million paintings,
Yeah.
Craig painted approximately 77 million bits and has finished his stained glass.
Oh, very nice. You have to put up a picture and show people, Craig. That'd be really neat. And maybe in the Facebook chat or something, if you can link to it. All right. Anyhow, it sounds like we've got our 10 people. So we can move on without further ado. We've definitely got 5 of them just here in the meeting. So that seems likely that we've got 10 overall. All All right, so let's move to question number 1.
Question number 1. Which large animal is the only creature thought to produce its own suntan lotion from its natural secretions? It secretes.
It's obvious, yeah. It's a secretor. A secretion. Is that is that what it's called? I don't know. Let's see. What makes suntan lotion out of its own skin? From its own skin. It secretes suntan lotion. I am going to say people
Oh,
from
shit.
Brazil. Is
Oh,
that
there's
correct?
a spider on me.
Cool. You made a friend.
I don't want a friend.
Well, that's not very nice. Let's see. So, see, Craig was with me. Craig said humans. So that's where I was. I think particularly people in Brazil. They seem like they're very tan, and there's a lot of sun there, and so I think that would be where I would go on it. Time is almost up, so get your answers into the chat, and we will go check that now. Did people bring drinks? I know we were talking about that last week, possibly, but I don't know if everybody is participating. Danny's got one. Nico.
Damn it. I gotta go get one.
Okay, you're gonna get one too. Well, maybe we'll probably spin the wheel of fate from time to time to see if we should be doing drinks. That seems like a thing to do. That's kind of like drinks. Yeah.
Oh, what'd you
I
get?
have food, which is why my camera is off, because I am inappropriately stuffing my face with a beautiful spicy steak sandwich with goat cheese and avocado.
Oh. So you
I'm gonna do it on camera.
yeah, you turned it off to stop making the rest of us jealous, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Okay, that's understandable. I was gonna say if you were doing it to hide, that you wouldn't need to do that. We would all.
And beer battered onion rings. No, I actually get legitimately freaked out about eating on camera.
Do you eat on camera often? Is that a thing that's happened
Well,
before?
considering on Zoom meetings all day for work, I have to like find ways to eat, and that's probably why I've lost 12 pounds since quarantine.
That's a great way of doing it, using your own insecurities against you. I like that.
I'm actually this is me eating on camera right now is very much stretching my boundaries, which I'm practicing because I'm with safe people.
That's great. That's fantastic. It's like yoga for your brain.
It
All right,
kinda-
you've inspired me.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Woo!
Everybody masticate together.
Cheers.
That is a nice looking onion ring.
Group mastication.
These are so. I don't even eat onion rings. These are so good.
Where'd you
Mm.
get all that from?
Frisco Grill and Tap House in Columbia.
Nice.
All right.
It's Columbia. Okay.
I'm also having a burger, but mine's bunless.
Oh, that's fine though. You got the good bits in the inside.
It came with this gorgeous Kaiser roll, and I was just like, oh.
Oh.
Away.
Yeah, we got Greek food for dinner. It was it would have been better had they not mashed all the things we ordered into one container. So our moussaka plus our gyro plus our what was it, the grape
Grape
leaves?
leaves.
it was-
Grape
and
leaves are
that
buried
and
in
the salad
tea.
were all just mashed into one container.
They
Good.
run out of containers?
No, they were. It was like a dare in elementary school where you
Like,
mush
made a
everything together.
casserole?
Yeah.
You should
Pat
hit the
says,
times up
Dolmas
button.
everywhere.
Almost everywhere.
Yes.
For me, I'm one of those people who like take all of my food and mash together and eat it anyway. But for Adrian, who likes to have his food not necessarily all mixed in like a soup, he was just like, "Oh, dinner is ruined."
Caitlin would hate it too because she doesn't like it when things touch.
I don't like my food to touch.
No.
I went to go see a movie on the, down on the mall or whatever one summer, and I went with a friend from a class I was in, and she went and got Potbelly, and they're packing up the sandwiches, and she was like, "Oh my God, let's pack them separately. I'm allergic to mustard." And I was like, "Well, I don't get mustard on my sandwich, so we're good."
Yeah.
Apparently, what she really meant was, "I don't want your food touching mine," and didn't say it. So, and I also one of those people that I won't eat. If I went to get food with somebody, I will not eat until they eat.
Okay.
And since my food was touching hers, she wouldn't
didn't
eat it. And so I didn't eat it. And so we just all got hungry. With Potbellies.
Nice. All right, let's go to the chat and find out who got this right. This is the longest first question in the history of the show. Let's see. It looks like if we go down, why not on Zoom, Craig? Says Nico.
He's probably making tater tots.
After I finish eating, for the record, everyone's eating right now, Craig, on Zoom.
Yeah, everyone's on Zoom.
It's
All
a
the cool
Zoom
kids
meal.
are doing it.
Yeah. Emily wants to see the finished product as well. And then we've got some answers. We've got hippopotamus or hippopotami. We have humans, manatees, and without further ado,
That's it.
and those are all the unique ones, it looks like. All right, so time is up. I've forgotten to put time is up, and it is. And Septic has joined us. Hey, Septic, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Oh, God. A garbage plate in Rochester is like my worst fucking nightmare, Trey.
Oh, yeah. In college, my friend Kate freaked out when we were taken to get garbage plates, which is just everything mushed together on a plate. Yeah.
Every fast food thing in one pizza box. It's terrible.
All right. So what is the correct answer, Caitlin?
Hippopotamus.
Oh, really? That's... Wait, what? We have a question from Patrick.
No, there's an objection. Garbage plates are awesome.
Oh.
It's the touching. They're just all... I don't mind all the components of a garbage plate.
Just roll with it.
I like that.
All coming together in the end. Just, you gotta go with it.
I'm getting better. I can stand things like poutine I can deal with now.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, that would have been too much for me.
You guys need to come visit us. We have poutine right up the road with duck fat fries.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Sounds
very
good.
nice. I have a feel.
Not far from Columbia, so we can do a double stop.
There you go. I feel like Patrick is the type of person that when he is done with his food after dinner here, he's going to take everything that is on his plate and try and fit it all into a milk carton. Like that's
It's not far from the truth. The man thinks that we have a national shortage of garbage bags.
Yes. I had nothing
Septic
wrong with
says
that.
sounds very American.
It does sound very American. Craig's getting presentable, and Smile says hippos have pink milk. Is that true, Diana? I hate to ask this because I know I'm gonna regret it.
You want me to Google it?
Is it because there's blood in their milk? Is that?
No, it's like some hormone or something.
Oh, okay. All right. I was about to say, like, that's how I would think to make white pink using just nature is definitely blood. So that seemed horrifying. All right, let's move on to question number 2.
Thank God.
How dare you?
Which historical region of Greece includes the capital, Athens? Does everyone like the cherry blossom pink that we've chosen?
Yeah, we did that. That went very well. I think Melissa selected that, right?
Yeah.
Goes with your theme because you had cherry blossoms
Mm-hmm.
last night in the question.
Cherry blossoms was not the theme.
That's true.
But cherry was one of the theme words.
Is one of the theme words. I think that's fine, right? That's perfectly acceptable.
Patrick says the Athenian region?
Is it?
I wasn't paying attention, and when it's Free For All Friday, the question is not displayed on the screen, so I have no idea what the question was, so I just threw a Karen.
Which historical region of Greece includes the capital of Athens?
Karen.
Karen.
Stand by your statement. I like it.
There you go. I feel like this also has to do with one of the books I read in high school.
The part with the ruins.
No. I feel it has to do with To Kill a Mockingbird.
Whatever it is, I know I spelled it wrong.
That would be Atticus.
Boo Radley?
Hi, Craig.
All right, time is up. Let's go to the chat. I like that Emily just blurted stuff out.
Yep.
I'm like kind of hinting at maybe it has something. And I'll have to be careful with the things I say from now on if they lead to correct answers. All right. Luckily, this one wasn't an absolute lead to a correct answer, so I feel like I'm all right on this one.
It def was.
It what?
I said it def was.
It def was. All right, so let's oh, Cat's leaving again.
Bye, Capaloo.
Bye, Cat Blue, trying to get out of the Yep, you got to figure out
You
the
can
door.
do it, big girl.
The door is very tricky.
I can't do doors at all. If it's like even this much open, he's just like, I'm trapped.
I'll never get out.
Oh, there you go, big girl.
All right, so we've got a couple of Karens. So the first question we have to ask is, did anyone get it correct?
Yes.
Ooh, did anyone get it correct? And yes. Just don't think of it as separate things touching. Just think of it as one giant thing.
Like a casserole?
A garbage casserole. That's good. Let's see. The Athenian region. No, that's not. Okay. Karen, we know that that's wrong. Macedonia. No, not that one, unfortunately. Attica.
Yep.
It is Attica.
Trey does not get 2 points for saying it twice.
No. You just...
That's a movie.
So yeah, this is they later actually made a movie about this region, where they wouldn't let people procreate if they didn't have like a license and stuff. I think that's right. Right? Is that correct?
This is my life, people.
Is that the right one?
Go to the next
Oh
one.
no, that's Gattaca. Never mind. Yeah. That's different. That's totally. Oh, look, we've got the stained glass window. It's on the back.
Nico's
Craig. Oh, we
losing
got to
her
go to the
mind.
Zoom. There you go. Look.
That is so awesome.
Everyone check that out.
Thank you.
Craig is pointing out
Oh,
all the work he's done.
Beautiful.
Nicely
Working out of
done.
the image is not easy.
Yeah.
Wait, can I just? There we go.
Can you just leave?
I would sell that on Etsy for $1 million.
You wouldn't sell it for Etsy for $1 million. You'd put it on Etsy for $1 million.
Yes, I would.
And then get sued by Doctor Who.
Perhaps. All right, so let's move on to question number 3.
Question number 3. What is the surname of the inventor of the world's first motorcycle?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is Sir Isaac Cycle.
Oh, by the way,
Is that not correct?
pursuant to our watching of The Deadliest Catch the other day,
Yes.
the captain who's named Harley Davidson,
Yes.
his middle name, I think, it's either his real last name is Davidson
Mm-hmm.
or his real middle name is Harley,
Okay.
but his name is Steve.
Steve.
So they said it later. They said Steve Harley Davidson.
Nice. So his middle name.
It's probably that his last name is Davidson, and so they call him Harley Davidson.
Oh, like it's just his nickname, you think?
Yeah.
All right. I would buy that. Let's see. We've
Like
got.
a lot of hints were just thrown out.
That's true.
absolutely
Yeah,
not.
maybe not. Davidson. We've got a Karen. Something Wagen.
Something Vaughan. Okay.
That does seem a little vague, but all right, we'll take it. 10 seconds left on the clock to get your answers in. Let's see what people are saying. I think I'm going to skip over the chat altogether and just go to the Zoom people because they're way more entertaining. You'll just have to follow the chat in the smaller pieces of the chat today because I'm less
It
interested
really
in
wasn't me giving away the answer. I was just telling him a thing that came into my head.
that. It's just
You
like,
guys should know me a little better than that by now. I just say everything that comes into my fucking skull.
I would also beseech people to realize that she may have been misleading you. There is a chance she's very wily. Be careful
Probably
of
not.
her. Yeah.
Double bluff.
Perhaps.
I'm thinking Davidson is wrong because Caitlin talked about it.
Yes, maybe.
I was just copying.
37 times.
It could be. All right. So Trey says goodbye to our cat. Trey plays Doctor Who theme. And then we have Davidson.
Nope.
No. Davidson.
Nope.
Davis.
No.
Davidson.
No.
Karen.
Yup.
Oh my goodness. Karen with the Karen, using as it is intended to be, gets the point along with Danny and Mordecai and Melissa. That is, yes, Harley Davidson, not the first person to make a motorcycle, unfortunately. That's what they called it.
They're the only motorcycle. They're the best motorcycle. And they're the only motorcycle we need.
That's true. Emily says, I'm going to say Davidson because you all fucked with us before and said, it must not be that when I was wrong.
And when I said it must be that I was wrong, yeah. So the actual answer is Daimler.
Daimler, as
Like
in Daimler.
Chrysler.
Yeah, all right. So there you go. That was the first motorcycle. Very tricky of you.
Not really.
It's kind of tricky of you.
Okay.
It's mediocrely tricky of you.
It's Friday, y'all.
All right. Let's go on to question number 4. You know what? Before we do that, we've got the people on the Zoom call. Should we spin the Wheel of Fate and see if they should drink?
Yep.
Yeah, we think that that's true. All
The
right.
answer to should we spin the Wheel of Fate is almost always yes.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Can I
let's.
tell you a really sad story before we spin the wheel?
No, that ruins the entire mood.
No, but the mood would get better once you spin the wheel of fate.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The first time I went to host on Twitch, I did /host, and another wasted hour automatically populated. And I kept doing that, and I kept doing that. And now that I've been hosting on Twitch more often, now I have to type the whole damn thing myself. And I'm very confused why my phone unlearned something that I do all the time.
Because your
They
phone's
believe without
possessed.
me even telling it.
Yeah.
And now I have to type more.
We already know your phone's possessed.
I think you're.
But, I mean, that's just a backwards autocorrect, isn't it?
Yeah. So what's happening is they've invented a phone that makes you work harder once it figures out what you're trying to do.
Basically.
Karen, what were you saying?
So they probably did an app update.
Oh, that might be it. That could be it as well. All right. So for drinking, we're doing the Wheel of Fate. Let's go check it out and see
It's
what the
very
wheel.
ironic.
Why?
Two people who don't drink.
Yeah. No, but it's fun to make other people drink. All right. So should the people on Zoom drink?
Any beverage,
who-
alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to.
You do you.
Yeah, you do you. Here we go. We're doing this the wheel of Fate. That works. There you go. Absolutely.
Yes!
Yep, there we go. It's happening. Oh my goodness.
Pat, we're out of beer.
Oh. I thought it was going to get better if you shared that story. That's what I heard. All right, so there you go. Let's move on.
Monster. I hope I didn't create alcoholism.
Oops.
Let's move on to
You
question.
created it, you perfected it.
Perfected it. There you go. Question number 4.
Question number 4. St. George is the patron saint of England, but in which country is he buried? If Septic doesn't get this right, I don't even know.
Probably England. It's a trick question.
It's fucking Friday.
Nobody would guess. I'm guessing that he's buried in the Spanish Inquisition because nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
I want to eat a bowl of pasta.
Mm-hmm. We've got 40 seconds left for you to get your answers in.
All I've eaten today is crack.
Yes. Is it in the Attica region of Greece? No. No. All right. Well, that was my guess. That's the only one I had. Patrons. Oh, Patron. He's in Mexico.
No.
No. Oh. He's the patron saint. So that would be. No, is that not correct? 10 seconds left to get your answers in. Let's see. We've got several different answers coming in at this point. We've got a Karen that's been thrown. Trey has got it. Let's go over to the Zoom here and catch up with those folks and see what people have answered while we wait for Facebook to catch up, because that's important. Facebook always needs to catch up. Let's see what we've got. A lot of different answers. I guess we'll just start from the top and go down. Maybe. That seems reasonable. You think we lost Septic Scope? Oh no! Where did Septic go to? Did he just host and leave?
Drive by.
Yeah, it might have been. It might have been just he may have Irish goodbyed us.
Seems ironic.
Mm-hmm. All right, so time's up over on Facebook as well. Let's take a look. We've got Scotland.
Nope.
No. All right. The UK.
No. We've
No.
had this conversation before.
Wales.
No.
France.
No.
No. The country of Rome.
I don't know what to say to that.
Liechtenstein.
No.
Septic wasn't here.
Italy.
Nope.
No. Palestine.
Nope.
Palestine with a question mark after it.
No.
No.
No, saints are buried over there.
Is he still alive? Because we're going through a lot of countries.
That might be. This is the whole like there's a plane crash. Where do you bury the survivors? That's what this was. All right. That leaves Trey and Mordecai with Karens.
Yes.
That's it. Nobody got it. What's the correct answer? We can't guess it.
Israel.
Israel.
Oh, so close.
All right. Some people would say that that's Palestine. But then other people
Only drink on the Wheel of Fate or drink every time we get a question wrong and the Wheel of Fate?
Oh, quiz mistress.
you.
What are the rules?
Oh, I'm not in charge of
Always
anyone's
wait for
drinking.
2 questions so I can drink out of my Jew cup. That's just my rules.
Do we need another Wheel of Fate? Is that what we're saying?
I mean, I guess so.
Oh, all right. Let's find out if they need to drink more. Maybe it's that they need to drink twice. Is that what's happening? I don't know. Let's find out. No, apparently you're good. You're totally fine. All right. So let's go on to question number 5.
Yep.
Right? Question number 5.
The Rolls-Royce radiator ornament is called the Spirit of what?
St. Louis. Nailed
I
it.
can only think of St. Louis.
Craig has an answer.
Christmas past.
Yes. The Spirit of Christmas
Feeling
past.
good about it.
Yeah, you got a good feeling about that. All right.
Incidentally, did you know there's a relic, and by relic I mean piece of human, from the original actual St. Nicholas in Springfield, Virginia?
No. Can we touch it?
Once.
Can we eat it? All right. So let's see. We've got 10 seconds left to get your answers in, everybody. Is it the Spirit of Gin?
No.
Oh. All right. Well, that was my second guess. The only other one I had. Let's go to Zoom. I steal jewels. That's what Craig says. Fair enough. I think that's our Gunter. That's the picture of Gunter that there, our dancing penguin. Let's see. We've got let's go from the top down. We've got the Spirit of Christmas Past. No. The Spirit of Wind.
Nope.
The Spirit of Air.
No.
The Spirit of Farts. Nobody said that. I just said that. I just thought it was funny. The Spirit of Ecstasy.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go for all you drug users out there. Danny gets it right. Unfortunately, Melissa did not get it right with exceptional wealth. I like this. Smiles went with the roads. The Spirit of the Roads. That's a good guess. Spirit of Victory, says Trey. And then Nico also got Ecstasy just because she wanted to say ecstasy. And then Karen threw a Danny, which I'm not sure if that means.
I'm so confused about that.
Maybe Karen thinks that you're the actual.
With Danny's answer.
Oh, okay. I thought Danny was the figure on the front of a Rolls Royce. Just.
Yep. I also threw a Danny on this one.
All right, so Karen was throwing a Danny, which is just basically boating Danny.
I really just hope that if my church people find this trivia, because I did not name it,
Yeah.
they do not see this specific minute of trivia.
Where?
Because that's going to be really bad.
Why? This moment where we find out that you are actually the figure on the front of a Rolls Royce?
No, that people are throwing a Danny.
Throwing Danny. There's nothing wrong with throwing Danny's. All right. So Nico definitely copied Danny. I like ecstasy. Don't do drugs. That's fair. All right. The Spirit of MDMA, said PJ. All All right, so let's see who gets points. It looks like Danny got a point, and Karen got a point, and Nico got a point.
Is there something broken about your time is up button?
Yes, mainly what I'm finding out is that when I don't push it, it doesn't work.
Oh.
That's mainly it.
I've been doing these things on Facebook where you like people, you're going on a trip and the people you at and whatever are play these particular roles. Caitlin's seen them a bunch of times. They've both come up in them, both Keith and Caitlin. Holy
Yes.
smokes. So I keep having to skip some because I'll and it'll come at the Catholic University of America because I work there. And like, I don't necessarily want to tag the Catholic University of America in this particular post. So it's, but it makes me laugh every time.
Yeah. Patrick, did you get your answer in on time, or was that after the time was up?
No, my first answer was wind. It was way up at the.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, and then you jumped in with the commentary at the end. All right, good. I just wanted to make sure. All right, let's go on to question number 6.
Question number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Where were the Bee Gees born? That's the whole question.
I believe probably in the Bee Gee hive. That'd be my guess. They started as little Bee Gee larvae.
Can you read Craig's answer out loud?
Fiji, the Fiji Bee Gees.
Thank you.
Yeah, that seems correct. That could be absolutely. I don't see why that would be wrong.
There's some rule about alliteration being true.
That's not alliteration, Craig.
Or whatever that is.
Love you.
Rhyming being true.
There's a rule where if I say something, it's true.
I got a degree in dance. Cut me a break.
I believe there's a rule that if a dancer says something, it's true. That was my understanding. I could be wrong on that, but
They
all right.
really stopped teaching us after learning how to count to 8.
Yes. Were they yeah, thank God you weren't majoring in more of the classical dances. You would have stopped at 1 2 3 1 2 3. So
surprisingly, ballroom, the only style they did not offer.
What? Oh my goodness.
No ballroom dance offered.
Not with those tights. Was that too true? I just saying.
Close to home.
That's where they stay. Emily is taking us on a walk. I've noticed we were on an adventure.
It started raining. I had to get my tech inside.
You should have left it out there. It will not autocomplete anything for you.
It's a work computer.
All right, so time is up. Let's take a look at all of the different answers that we've got. We've got Orange County.
No.
No, not Orange County. Manchester.
Nope.
No. Malibu.
No.
No, not Malibu. Fiji, the Fiji Bee Gees.
No.
No. Australia.
Nope.
No. Springfield. Not sure which one, just any Springfield.
Nope.
Little vague there, perhaps. We do have a Karen on the board. Danny has thrown a Karen. I assume because Karen threw a Danny earlier, and so they're just getting back at each other. Smile says Australia.
Nope.
No. Oh, my goodness. Danny, this is looking really well for you. Mordecai says the Isle of Man.
Yep.
What? Oh, at the last second, pulls it out. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
he's so happy.
Oh.
I've rarely seen Mordecai be so expressive. This is so exciting.
We should have known the guy with all the music instrument in his house might know where the Bee Gees came from. So, oh, wow. Danny,
Good job, Mordecai.
how devastated are you right now?
Not really. I didn't think anyone else was going to get it right, so I threw it Karen.
Gotcha. Did you know it was the Isle of Man?
Yep.
So you were, interesting. So you thought, if I just wait to see if everybody else doesn't do it and I throw a Karen, then people can't really steal my answer. Is that the
Strategy, man.
interesting? I like it.
Data analyst.
Ah,
What I do for work.
this is you do trivia for.
You can Danny a Karen.
That's true. They could have all just piled on Karens, although then you would have all lost points.
They piled on Karens. I would have been laughing my ass off.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are so screwed.
Yeah.
I remember something about the Bee Gees in Manchester, though. I feel like they're like from there.
Maybe it's the I.
Grew up,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
but they weren't born there.
Okay, got it.
Maybe it's that they were born on the Isle of Man, Chester. That was They were just talking to somebody about it.
Somebody named Chester.
Yeah, a friend Chester was like, "Where were you born?" Where they were like, "The Isle of Man, Chester," and then Nico was like,
Thanks for
"Oh,
asking.
Manchester." All right, let's go to question number 7.
Question number 7. In which sport would you hear the term catching a crab?
Oh, I know this one. Crab fishing.
Competitive eating. What?
It's not. No, is it that? It's not
No.
crab fishing. Okay, I'm out of guesses. Is it pro athletic sex?
You look really nice in the pink light.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, that's that really brings out my blood underneath my skin.
Looks nice on your beard. You're very handsome.
Very is a strong word. I feel like you could have probably stopped at just, "You're not going to make me throw up." And I think everybody would agree on that. So that would have been good.
You're terribly handsome.
When you push it that far, then it's less believable. But if you were to just be like, "I don't want to gouge my eyes out," then people are like, "Yeah,
Keith, I feel like as men, that's really all we're hoping for.
right, yeah."
It's just oh, you tolerate me.
hmm
Perfect. That's all I need.
I am attractive enough that you will consider my personality. That is all I need. If you give me that, I'm good.
I am a winner.
Yeah. I have won in life at that point. Because I feel like I can do all right when it comes to personality, right? And so all I need to do is it's the 50 yards up to personality that's the problem, right? If I can get you in that as you're walking up, if you're like, "Oh God, no," then nothing I can do about that. But if I can get you in talking distance, I've got a shot. I feel like we could be friends at that point. All right, so time is up. We've got some answers in here. Let's see. Nico,
Craig's right.
what's that, Karen?
I hope Craig's right.
He went with the Spirit of Christmas Past. It's weird. Nico went along with one of my guesses here, which was competitive sex. I assume that this is a losing situation, right? You get points off for catching a crab in this situation.
Sex was filtered on what do you call it?
Twitch.
Censored on my screen.
Relationships. Oh no, on the screen. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah.
Oddly, one of the first words that should probably have been censored, like based on a regular censor.
That does seem.
I mean, yesterday Crips was censored, and I get that, but not Bloods.
Well,
We have a question from Diana.
we do have a question from Diana. Okay. What is the question?
Is it time to drink?
Oh, is it time to drink? I don't know. We'd have to ask the Wheel of Fate. All
Oh my
right,
God, they're all doing it on the Zoom now. We've really started the thing.
All right, is it time to drink? We need to find out. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lord.
That says yes. That totally says yes.
That says absolutely
Nico,
not.
it says yes.
It
Go
doesn't
ahead.
say yes. That says, oh, you are going to get it. The Wheel of Fate is going to get angry. I don't even know what to do about this. If you're going...
You're red-green colorblind. What do you know?
It's absolutely not don't drink.
The Wheel of Fate just came up on my screen, and that's definitely a no.
Is it, what did you say? Did you say that we needed to go to the Wheel of Fate? All right, let's find out. They've got shots up. Should they drink them?
2 out of 3.
2 out of... Yeah, fine, whatever. That's what it says. All right, they're drinking on the
I don't know why we're
Zoom.
believing Keith. We should believe me. I'm the one who's not red-green colorblind.
I mean, they can see it. You do realize that it's on the show, right? We're not just making a clinking.
The Zoom is way in front. Oh, that is green this time. The Zoom is way in front of my screen, so I don't see the Wheel of Fate until after you've lied and said it's the other thing. So
all right, so let's go down. Is it competitive sex?
It is not.
Well, that's not as much fun. Let's see. Oh, we've got rowing and a Danny for rowing, and then crew, which is rowing, and then Danny, which is rowing, and then badminton. Is it badminton?
No.
No. Surfing.
No.
Rhythmic gymnastics.
No.
And cricket.
No.
No. So a lot of people going with rowing and or crew. Is that correct?
I would also have accepted sculling.
Sculling, which I believe is also competitive sex.
No.
Or taking people's skulls.
Sculling is somehow different than skeletoning because a skeleton is apparently a backwards luge, and the reason I believe they call it skeleton is because if you fuck it up, you're going to be a skeleton.
I would call it a forwards luge. That's what I would, not a backwards one.
Well, I mean, it's standard and it's bad.
Suicide mission, yes. It is more of a, Mom, look, I'm a missile.
I just want to know how many people died in creating this sport.
Icy kamikaze.
The Olympics.
Mhm.
What was it, like 10 years ago? Someone did die.
96, I think he launched into the pole at the end.
Yeah.
I remember that.
During a practice run.
Yeah.
And I'd love to hear the argument that that sport wasn't invented with "hold my beer, watch this."
There are probably a lot of those.
True.
I'm pretty sure shot put was that too.
Shot put was probably like, get the fuck out of my lawn and take your shit with you.
No, that was lawn darts. That was absolutely lawn darts.
I like.
So desperate to learn this frisbee golf that they keep hearing so much about. That's a great.
The worst is,
Yeah, we do it. We've gone and played it. It's fun.
my parents bought me a play school cricket set when I was younger. So I was like 7 and learning how to play cricket. And I didn't realize that it was a rich people thing until much later. But, you know.
I think you mean croquet.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, see, I grew up in a predominantly Indian town, and I understood cricket before I understood baseball.
Okay, now I don't understand what cricket is because
Obviously, you think it's croquet.
Croquet, rich people sport. The when they
Alice in Wonderland sport. Got it.
Yeah.
that one.
I'm here to translate.
I like it when they make them. They're little and they're fried. Those are really good.
The croquettes.
Yeah. Oh, those are great. Love those. All right, let's go to question number 8.
Question number 8. What was the first name of Shackleton, the explorer who led an expedition to the South Pole in 1909?
That's not question number 8. How did that end up happening? There you go. Boom. I'm starting to think that maybe somehow my scenes have gotten messed up.
Emily says Shecky Shackleton.
Good old Shecky Shackleton.
Craig says Dora, the explorer Shackleton.
Yeah, that's probably correct as well. All of
Nimrod.
those.
Oh, Craig, there's a brilliant Dora the Explorer ad from the Lincoln Project you need to see.
I'm Googling now.
All right, so let's see. We've got some different answers here.
Ernest Edmund.
Good old Ernest. One of the many movies that he made. Ernest Goes to the North Pole.
South Pole.
Either one. One of them exists and the other is a ring around the rest of the
Sir
world.
Eustace Herman Edward IV. You forgot to include the word Shackleton.
The fourth Shackleton. It goes after fourth, yeah.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV. What?
Oh, that's exactly the Dora the Explorer ad. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Melissa.
I thought you were having a stroke, Melissa.
Another window, and then Caitlin started saying that, and I thought I left myself unmuted.
No,
They're cheering that right now.
It's Trump proving he's not demented by listing 5 things that are in front of him during a press conference over and over again.
All right, let's go over. I should at least go to the chat for a second so I know when this thing ended. Because time is up. It is up, people. The show is off the rails already. We know it usually is kind of off the rails. It's a free for all Friday. By the way, if you'd like to join in, you still can. I'll give you the meeting link there. You can still be a part of that. But yeah, and so what we did is we just added drinking to the insanity, and now it is just even more off of the rails now. All right, so time is up over on Facebook as well. All right, let's go down these and see who got what. Let's see. Shecky. No, not Shecky. Dora. No. Is it Nimrod?
No, but then read Nico's second comment closer to the bottom there.
Nico says, oops, I think there's the name of the expedition because going to the South Pole was the equivalent of "you so stupid." I think that was the name of his dog or his ship, honestly.
Seaman was the name of one of the dogs.
Yeah, I think Nimrod might have been the ship. I could be wrong on that. So not Nimrod is what I'm guessing.
No.
Ernest.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So it looks like the first person to get that is Melissa. Danny also got that. Smiles got it. Karen went with Edmund, which was Edmund Hillary, I think is who you're thinking of.
Hillary.
Yep. Which was the North Pole, right? Is that, or is that
That's Everest.
Mount
Everest? Okay. That's what I was thinking. It's either Everest or the North Pole.
Still lots of ice.
Sir Eustace Herman Edward IV. Is that correct? Ernie.
I'll take Ernie. I'm
You'll-
just trying to figure out what the hell is
Oh.
happening down below there.
Yeah, that is interesting. What are we spelling?
Penultimp.
Oh, they almost
Entoli Timme.
Yeah. Coordination was not good. There was a plan.
Guntier.
Separate from each other, so there was no coordination involved.
The the irony is that Patrick started it and then got interrupted by Emily, and they're in the same room. So that's what happened here.
We don't. There's no not necessarily side conversations during trivia.
Oh, the ship was the Endurance. What was the Nimrod then? Nimrod is something. That's a famous.
I'm pretty sure it was a trivia question I had in my other trivia. I'm pretty sure it's the name of the expedition. I just don't know the name of the guys. And we're like, so that means they thought that expedition was pretty stupid.
Nimrod Expedition, otherwise
okay.
known as the British Antarctic
Oh, okay. There you go.
Expedition.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was something stupid.
Nimrod was a hunter in the Bible, and there was a song, a choral song that was atonal, that was written by some guy who had schizophrenia in prison and had hallucination about God and stuff. And we sang that when I was a senior in college. And it's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever sung. And one of the lines is Nimrod the Mighty Hunter.
Ah, all right. Nico,
And then Bugs Bunny used it to describe Elmer Fudd, ironically, but nobody read the Bible, so they all thought he was insulting them, which is how the definition changed to an insult.
Oh.
Pixies do a good Nimrod song.
Gotcha. So
Emily, that was the best video I've
Aging
ever seen in my
myself.
life.
Nico,
Isn't that hilarious?
Nico then typed Gunter to follow that. So Gunter. All right. So the correct answer, you got that.
Ernest.
We're moving on. You got Ernie or Ernest. Moving on to question number 9, which is the second to last question.
And the penultimate question.
And the question that you may have to drink for.
Which Hollywood actor was...
No, hold on. I'm just
Oh, shit, get the Jameson.
Here we go. Wheel of Fate says. Nope, absolutely not. Nope, you
No
don't need to
drinking
drink.
for
You're
you.
fine. You're fine. Moving on to question number 9.
Bring the Jameson for later.
Which Hollywood actor was the most decorated soldier in U.S. history?
60 seconds on the clock. Which Hollywood actor was the most decorated soldier?
Like at the time that the person was a Hollywood actor.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this question makes sense. I haven't been sleeping.
Yeah.
My brain is not
Was it a Christmas tree?
mushy.
Is that
No.
considered an actor? No.
Man, I wish my shit was off mute right now because that was crazy what just happened outside my house.
What just happened outside your house?
Thunder.
The thunder was so bad.
Oh, really?
Actually surprised the car alarms didn't go off.
This is what happens when you disobey the wheel of fate.
The storm like rolled in and rolled out like pretty quickly, but yeah, we had to come inside.
Nice. Yeah, we've had, it hasn't been so bad the last couple days. We've had a few roll through, but it was 3 days ago or 3 or 4 days ago when we had one that was like it was like an hour and 40 minutes and was just nuts the whole time.
Just yesterday?
No, I don't think it was yesterday. The day before that, I think.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It was the one where Craig was out shopping.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, the one you were shopping in, I think, was the one, right?
Yeah, and I could have sworn that was yesterday.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, sweet
The
Jesus.
time is shot.
All right, so time's up. Let's go over and check Facebook to see how they're doing. People are catching on with this throwing a Danny thing. Danny, there's nothing I can do to stop it. It is bigger than me.
I'm not going to argue.
It's not really going to be worthwhile.
Yeah.
We're just fully admitting now we're stealing it from Danny instead of just stealing it.
Yeah.
It's up to you and Caitlin about how you want to recognize them throwing a Danny. If it's like, yeah, they're following my answer, or it's like they're just throwing Dannies. But
I'm trying to figure out.
I think this lost cause now.
Yeah, that might be. Danny, do you have thunder up near you as well? I'm hearing like wind.
I have a fan.
Oh, a fan. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I was wondering what that was. I was like, you're in a room. Why am I hearing?
Why do you sound like you're in a tornado?
Yeah.
Emily, I got my whiskey. I went and got my shot glass. And that's actually in the old glasses from Adrian's old radio show, WRSU 88.7 FM at Rutgers University.
Oh, do we need a wheel of fate? Is that what we're shooting for?
I mean, I can hold it. I'll wait till the end. I'll hold off.
All right. Looks like we've got a few guesses in here.
We really have one guess, several Dannies.
Yes.
And then a couple extra guesses.
Yeah, we've got Elvis and Clark Gable and Rick Moranis and then Audie Murphy.
Yeah.
So what is the correct answer?
Audie Murphy. Not spelled that way, but I'll take it.
Close enough. All right, there you go.
That is 100% disappointed for the lack of style point for Rick Moranis.
Oh, well, this
I didn't laugh. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh.
No, a dark helmet, Emily.
Oh my goodness. All right. Would it make you feel better if we go to the Wheel of Fate and find out if you should drink? Yeah. Oh, Nico says it will. Yeah, it will. All right, to the Wheel of Fate. Let's find out if we need to soothe Patrick's feelings with a drink. Let's find out here. Oh goodness. No, you're fine. It says you're good, Patrick. You don't just man up, Patrick. Do something else like has to do with the patriarchy. You've already got all of the power and privilege. Just calm down. Stop getting your feelings hurt. What? Let's go to question number 10.
Question number 10. Frank Whittle is credited with inventing what?
I know this one, actually.
The funny thing is Pat keeps saying that I have no sense of humor, but I think I've got more style points than him.
So yeah, a lot of people don't know this, but he invented whittling. Yep, that's why it's named that. The art of turning large pieces of wood into smaller pieces of wood. Before that, everyone had to carve.
I'll give you a hint. You cannot whittle the thing that he is credited with inventing.
Cannot or should not?
Cannot.
Challenge accepted. Yep.
So I put that website in the chat, lightningmaps.org.
Yeah.
It is real-time lightning strikes.
Oh.
So it's amazing while you're in a thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I just discovered it like this week, and I've been all about it because we've had a gazillion storms this week.
Oh,
I
that's
love that one
cool.
because you can see the thunder as
the
it shows the
sound.
thunder rolling across, and
Yes.
it's usually within like a second or two. Like basically, the ring of thunder reaches you and you hear it.
Oh, interesting.
Lightning maps.
.org, lightningmaps.org.
I have before we go, and time's up, so we're gonna wait on Facebook. But I have one more guess. Did he invent Skittles?
No.
Oh, so he didn't. They weren't Whittle Skittles.
Nope.
I would. Did he invent miniaturization?
No.
Where he just took things and make them whittle.
No.
No. All right. This is tough. This is a hard one. I thought that this would be easier, but
We can learn how Danny can mess with us because if we Danny before Danny answers, she can just say whatever.
do whatever she wants.
I just went bold and just trusted that Jenny could not help herself if she knew the answer.
That was really bold.
This is true.
That was like Catholic guilt right there, where I'm like,
Don't let her down.
Yeah, the
Catholic guilt.
this could change. This could go very badly for all of you if you just start throwing Danny's early, and then she's like, obviously.
Everybody gets all the points. I'll just lead with the Danny. Danny will feel obligated to answer, and then everybody will Danny, and then everybody gets it right. It's like
That's
equal opportunity trivia.
Sure.
Yeah, but Danny still gets the 2 points because she's the only one who actually answers it.
The thing is she just said that they've said that they can't win anymore, so then we're good.
Mhm.
I think Emily gets the 2 points. Emily answered Danny first.
Is that how
Danny
that works?
translates to jet engine.
Do you think that that's true? Is that how that works? Oh my goodness.
Get your Danny's in early, y'all.
Oh.
I
Should
think,
get
I
the
think,
2 points.
I didn't need a Danny for this
I
one.
think if you Danny first, you automatically lose the possibility of 2 points.
Oh.
I agree.
Actually,
because you
Danny's the
get your
person who actually answered it correctly.
So we it sounds like there's some,
and you
Danny
get
and
your
our
Danny's
answers
late.
apart.
it sounds like there's some consternation around this. Perhaps we need to go to the Wheel of Fate. All right, let's find out what the Wheel of Fate says. If you're the first one to Danny, do you get 2 points? Is that what we're asking?
Oh, I thought we were drinking. I'm so
And
What-
Danny has to be correct.
And yeah, if Danny's correct, but you say Danny before Danny's correct, do you get 2 points? All right, Wheel of Fate is telling us.
Are you okay with the pressure, Danny?
Yep, go ahead.
Look, turns out I was right.
Yeah.
I don't know why people question me on scoring matters,
And
honestly.
and you should probably drink. That's probably what that says as
I
well.
am so glad that I already did my sermon today, so I can't go back and go, do you want to know what those people did? They threw me under the bus. You shouldn't be doing trivia anymore.
Patrick specifically said cheers, Nico. So
I am having my special reserve. My special reserve, Jameson. This is
Oh. We didn't throw you under the bus. That's not true. The Wheel of
To join us.
you
yes.
yeah.
Because we actually enjoy your company.
What we did is we threw you under the wheels of fate.
The wheel.
All right.
Is it just an honest
I do want
getting
to
worse.
form of
apologize.
justice?
I want to apologize to Caitlin real quickly. I had to do something weird in my sermon. So I was talking to our host, and when I was writing the host partner, I had to not say that because it made Keith sound, because I knew Keith first, and that's how I ended up here. It made Keith sound kind of gay.
I'm fine with that.
So I
That's how Keith refers to me.
Yeah. I think it's hilarious. Like when I have a new job.
writing that, and after I was done, I'm like, Keith sounds like a really, really nice gay guy who just goes on trivia every night.
Absolutely. Have you heard my lisp? I basically sound like a really nice gay guy, so it's really not that far off. I love getting when I go to new jobs and they're like, "Oh, so tell me, what do you do?" And they're like, "Oh, my partner and I have some land out in West Virginia." And they're like, "Your partner?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then it's this fun like joust, right? We face off at other opposite sides of a field as they're like, is he gay? I don't know. And like it's chicken to see who's the first one, if they're willing to be like, wait, are you gay? I'm like, no, why am I gay? What? Oh, Jesus.
It would have just been so weird because it's also about disability. So they'd be like, isn't that great? The gay guy and the disabled person are playing trivia together.
Yeah.
And they're having a marginalized trivia night. That's awesome.
Right.
Yay.
My My favorite answer to that, by the way, is not yet. That's my favorite answer when people ask me if I'm gay.
I play that same game because
Yeah.
my husband's name is Kim.
Yeah.
So I'll refer to him as my partner
Mm-hmm.
and then let Kim drop. So
So can my husband, Adrian, hang out with Kim, and they can have the guys that girls names club?
there you
Sure.
go.
He used to
Yeah.
have that at his old job. It was like him
That's what-
and Sharon and Kelly, and they were like a room full of dudes, and people would be like, "I'm looking for Kelly," and he'd turn around, and then people would be like, "What's happening?"
My dissertation advisor was named Patricia. She went by Pat. My husband is Patrick, who my friends call Pat. And so it was very confusing because one of my doc student friends came up to me once night and there was a thing that happened. He was like, well, did you ask Pat if that's okay? And I wasn't entirely sure which Pat he was referring to. So
My mom goes by Pat.
I like the not yet because it makes people like not sure. Like it's definitive, right? Like I'm not, yeah, not yet. And then they're like, but what do you mean not yet? I'm like, I know a bunch of gay folks and at some point in time they didn't know. Right. And then they were gay and that's like perfectly fine. And who knows, maybe later in my life, I'll be like, holy crap. You know what? I've had that aha moment as well, because I don't know what they felt like before that. Right. Like I have no idea what that feeling was.
My friend
Put
is
yourself in a box, man. Stay
Yeah.
open-minded.
my
So you're
friend
not in a
As
peg
long
area.
as it is, it never matters.
Yeah.
It never ever matters.
It doesn't. Not at work, at least. Right. Like if somebody at work is like, are you gay? It's like, what does that have to do with anything? Like we're not dating. That's not a thing that's happening. Right. Not here. This isn't going to happen. So
That's my work.
well, the best thing when I was a teacher like that, like the students would always hypothesize, like, and when I was in the classroom, apparently time really travels fast because it was like an anathema to be gay in the classroom in the early 2000s. Still, if you were a teacher, it was like,
yeah,
there were a whole bunch of gay and trans people that taught, and they would never tell anybody.
sure.
So like I'm queer, and but I was already dating him at the time, so. Because I know that I generally have a queer vibe through past experiences, I posted up a picture of him and I prominently on my desk. And so inevitably every year somebody was like, are you gay? And then another student was like, nah, man, she has a picture of her boyfriend on her desk. I never had to answer the question. So therefore I kept my job. It was great because I didn't feel right about lying to kids, but I also didn't want to get fired.
Right. It's similar to don't ask, don't tell, except they ask and you just still don't tell.
Right.
Right.
Same.
They ask and you say, mind your own fucking business.
my friend
I just like that they were like, hey, are you queer? And then you were like, what was that? Did you just see that? What just happened?
The thing is that like I had a whole speech prepped in my head to say, but some other kid would always interrupt the asker and say, what are you talking about? She has a picture of her boyfriend on her desk. And I never had answered. It was amazing. I got through. Like they just, and it was so funny because I wasn't even their favorite teacher. Their favorite teacher in the school was actually like 100% gay. And they would all talk to me like, oh man, if I ever found out Mr. Sierra was gay, I'd be so upset. Like, no, he can't be gay. There's no way he's gay.
Super
He's too
weird.
cool to be gay.
Yeah, no
It was
way.
So weird. I'm sitting there going, oh my God.
Caitlin, what were you saying?
I was just trying to say that we have a friend who's an artist and he has a lifetime performance art piece tattooed on his body. It's a triangle tattooed right here with a rainbow in it. And his lifetime art piece is that if anyone ever shakes his hand and sees the tattoo and asks if he's gay, he has to look that person directly in the eye while still holding their hand and say, why does it matter?
That is
I
awesome.
Mm-hmm.
like that.
All right, so that is it, right? Did we get the answer? What was the correct answer, by the way? Did we get it?
Jet engine.
Right? And we determined that you were correct in the scoring because you are always correct in the scoring.
It's kind of my job.
And that is the end of the show. So we have to do shares. While we're doing shares, I assume that people probably have to drink, right?
Probably.
That would be my guess.
I don't think we have to spin the wheel.
Yeah, don't need to spin the wheel. Go ahead and drink, everybody. It's the end of the show. Emily has a hand up. Why do you have a hand up, Emily?
No, that's
just
clapping for
getting
the
her.
show.
Oh, clapping for the show. All right, awesome. Well, let's go find out what people get points for sharing the show, because that is also really helpful and we appreciate it. All I have to do is view my own page as a visitor to see who shared, which is super weird, but is required.
Am I late to the party? Cheers.
And this is weird.
That
'cause-
says Craig. Oh,
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah. That was weird. When it hovered, you could see it, but you couldn't see it. Yes, Facebook. I would like to close this. No? No, we're not going to close that.
So
No problem.
my sunburn, I went and I bought SPF swim pants because now I wear full pants going to the beach.
Trey, Nico, Craig.
Yeah. Oh, really?
They're amazing. Yes. I love them.
To break it to you that there's not an amount of clothing you could wear at the beach to keep every single bit of you from not sunburning.
That is
No,
true.
you can wear the pants, you can wear the shirt, you can wear all the head wraps and everything.
Yeah.
Eventually you have to breathe and your nose and your mouth will still get sunburned.
Nah, you wear the full.
I was actually Googling sunblock burqa, but it didn't come up in Amazon. I had to buy all the pieces separately.
As
Mhm.
a fellow ginger, I object. You can wear the full beekeeper outfit and put multiple layers of gauze. You'll still be able to see. It'll be blurry, but the sun won't actually affect you.
Can't you just roll out there with a Zentai suit?
Swimming pants. Well, first of all, it wasn't just the sunburn. I also got eaten alive by
Did you get
those
these?
jellyfish in the bay. So that was also not
Why
pleasant.
didn't you come up on the jellyfish quarantine thing today? Like there was another person on my list who came up as eaten by jellyfish. But
Yeah.
she also would get eaten by jellyfish because she's terrified of every animal and they follow her.
Yeah, that was the thing. Was like I was with we were doing the whole social distancing thing. My neighbors brought their kids, and all these other kids were in the water, and they were like, "There's jellyfish in there. Why are they in there?" And then her mom's like, "Well, some kids just don't care, and they're getting stung, but it doesn't hurt them enough for them to stop having fun in the water."
Hey, that's the whole summary of COVID-19, right? The fuck there. And
All right, I'm going to stop you guys real quick.
It was like, I'm gonna be this
you're not.
person.
No, I lied. I was just
Yeah.
kidding.
Which bay?
It was Sandy Point. It's like 5 minutes from my house.
All right, we're going to announce the winner of this goddamn show. And then we'll leave the meeting on and everybody can hang out. And you're welcome to have a happy hour here. Nobody has to go anywhere. But we do want to stop the stream here. And to do that, we have to get the business out of the way, which means we need to find out who our winner was this day. Who is the winner? Who is our winner of the night?
Mordecai.
Mordecai! Congratulations, Mordecai. You're a winner. Type out your acceptance speech and let us know what color you want the studio tomorrow. While you're doing that, I'm going to let everybody know about our business, let everybody into our business. And that is we do this every night at 7 o'clock. Come check us out. You'll probably want to subscribe and follow. Turn on notifications if you've not all done that already. And if we cannot do the show for whatever reason, we're going to post that up on our social media. Plus, we've been adding a bunch of the questions that we've done in the past to our Twitter and our Facebook. So from previous seasons and previous weeks, you can go check us out at A Wasted Hour on Twitter and Another Wasted Hour Instagram and Facebook and answer questions from the past. So enjoy that. We also have a group called Another Wasted Group on Facebook where we talk about innovations for the show and the ways that we might change things. So go check that out as well. What else did I want to say? Anything else? I think that might be all the things. Oh, no, I've also got a podcast called Another Wasted Hour, which hopefully will start up here in the near future. You can go check that out anywhere that you can get podcasts. Search for Another Wasted Hour. Subscribe. Give us some stars and a review if the platform allows it. We would appreciate it. It's pretty darn good. You should go check it out. And yeah, I think those are all of the things, right? Do we have our speech? Oh, Mordecai's still working on it. Looks like very thinking about it. There we go. Would you like to read it?
I don't need to sell my soul. He's already in me. I want to be adored. I want to be adored. Adored. I want to be adored. You adore me. You adore me. You adore me. Pick a color.
Are those lyrics? Did you just type lyrics?
Nico did it too.
I feel like those are lyrics. Yes. Um,
My playbook.
from your playbook. What song is that? Do we know? I can't place it.
Blue. Stone Roses.
Oh, okay. One half of Guns N' Roses. That's true, right?
1/2 Stone Sour.
No. I believe that Guns N' Roses was made up of members of L.A. Guns and Stone Roses, which were like professional musicians, studio musicians in the L.A. area, and they merged to make Guns N' Roses.
Mordecai says it's a British band from Manchester.
Oh, well, I thought that was it, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I'll Google it.
I thought that was the thing.
Absolutely trust you.
Maybe it's some other band that I'm thinking of then, but I thought Guns N' Roses was a merge of bands for some reason.
Keith, I know you mentioned earlier that you were posting former questions on the internet. I did notice I commented on one of them about planets.
Yes, that you're.
I just want you to, I always, in all these streams, I keep mentioning that, Pluto, my old, affinity to Pluto, because Pluto's a planet.
Right.
I think you might consider, when you neglect Pluto from the planet list, Pluto, the planet, was named after the god of the underworld.
Sure.
And so leaving him, saying that he is demoted and not a planet anymore, might explain like 2020.
That could be. I think that maybe it's just that we associated the wrong planet with him.
Or he's pissed about being left off the list that is taught in schools.
That's true. Or he's pissed because that might be it. Or that particular god is mad about the fact that we assigned him a planet that's smaller than our moon and doesn't go around the sun in the same way that any of the other planets do, and has about a dozen other celestial bodies in our solar system that are larger than it.
You were really close, by the way. It's a mixture of LA Guns and Hollywood Rose.
Hollywood Rose. There we go. Well, then I was close, but no cigar on that one.
I'm never letting Pluto go. I don't give all the facts you give me. I'm never letting Pluto go.
No, I understand. You shouldn't let Pluto go. I'm just saying that you also need to name the other 14 planets that you think are inside. No. What? No. Pluto. Just
Charon.
Right.
Io, Ganymede.
Hot dogs.
Oh, we're naming moons of Jupiter?
No, these are not non-moon things. These are just asteroids that are bigger.
How many did you say there are?
There's like a dozen, I believe.
Those say it again, Pat?
Io and Ganymede are moons of Jupiter.
I'm just saying they're both bigger than Pluto.
Okay, so all we need is 12 names.
Things that are very small are very important.
That's true. Yeah, that is a fact. There are very important people with small hands out there, and that's what? No.
Pluto is not one of those things.
Not one of those things.
It's important to me. God damn it! I love Pluto.
I understand. I think it's fantastic that we were able to name a planet after a dog, but the point is that I think that it probably doesn't fit the criteria. All right, so we're going to end the show, everybody. Would you have something you would like to jump in with? No? All right. So that is it, everyone. We've got our winner. We've got our color. Remember, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Until then, everybody stay healthy, stay safe. For anybody who wants to jump on, I'm going to put the meeting back up in the chat. Once we go off the stream, you can join on. You won't be streamed to anything, so you're welcome to come and hang out with people in real time, because we will keep this going. Also, for those people who are not in the meeting, we might do some streaming tonight, so go check out, there you go, Princess Fussy Pants over on Twitch. So tonight we might be doing some of that, and you can join us there as well. So stay safe, stay healthy. If you're going outside, take precautions, especially if you're in the U.S. And what else? Oh, I actually looked at the charts, and it actually looks like it's getting a little better again. So that's good. Some of the states have gone into recession in terms of making people who are sick. So I'm happy about that. But do be careful, because we need to stay on alert on that. Shout out to all the people who have been our essential workers and people who have helped make the world go round while this is going on, like Patrick. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we appreciate your sacrifice. So that is it, everybody. What is the last word of the night?
Repudiation. Repudiation,
which is probably what Caitlin feels about me right now.
It's the denial of a truth.
Yep, that's what I'm saying, if you know what I mean. All right, that's it, everybody. Have a great night. Take care.
Doesn't make any sense.